So I've been gone for a while. In the past couple months, there's been a death, a celebration, a lot of travel, a lot of medical, and it all has to do with my family back home in Kentucky, not, Matt or the kids. So I've kind of, been MIA for a while. So I just thought I'd give you a little update on what's happening, why I haven't shot any recent videos lately. So it's been about a month now, and my sweet mama went to heaven. We weren't expecting it. And, a little backstory. I'm from Kentucky, and all of my family, other than my sister, is still in Kentucky. So we got the call about 5 o'clock one morning saying we're not doing good. We're in the hospital. A couple hours after that, it was, we need to make a decision. And by the time my sister and I decided to drive to Kentucky, she had already passed. And so we got 9 hours of travel. Here's what I learned during travel. I love my Honda Pilot. It literally drives itself. And then secondly, my phone case and my magnetic attachment. That got me through the trip. It was great. I'll show you those, link them, whatever. But that helped to make the trip easier. It's kind of a long drive when you have a lot on your mind. But we got there, and we were with Daddy for 4 days, I believe, something like that, before my family drove in for the service. So we planned the funeral service. I actually sang one of the songs that she would always sing in church with the girls that she would always sing with. Singing was a big deal for her. And so I got to honor her by doing that. And that was great. All the family came, played music. That's kind of how we grew up. And so we got to honor her in that way. My husband did the service. Each one of my kids spoke at the service. I was so proud of them, talking about their Nana and recalling stories of Nana. But then, fast forward a couple days after that, Daddy was doing good, and he needed some space, let's get out of his hair for a little bit. And so we had already planned to go back to Kentucky about 3 weeks after that. And so we were going to give him 3 weeks and then come back. So we drove home all the way to Oklahoma, and less than 48 hours later, he called me and said he was sick. And so I hopped right in the car and drove another 9 hours back to Kentucky. And it's been a month of me being in Kentucky. We came back. He was well enough for us to drive. And so Poppy has been here with our family for a while, and there's been lots of medical discoveries, just finding what's best for Dad, figuring out what's going on so we can get him back on the road to health. But that has been my last couple of months. And so I just kind of wanted to reach out, let you know what's going on and why I haven't posted in forever. But that's what's going on. I have spray paint on my fingers, so that's got to mean something. I've got some videos in the works, but that's where I've been. That's what's going on. Just wanted to give you a heads up. You guys have been so supportive. My family, my friends, all the people, really great. Like, I can't imagine what people do when they don't have a church family or they don't have a strong connection with family or friends. Even though we were 9 hours away, while my family was here and I was gone for a month, my church brought meals 3 times a week to my family. They even, helped while I was in Kentucky, and, church family is amazing. And if you don't have a good church, you need to get connected. I cannot even tell you, that is family. And that's where you really experience the love of Jesus, because they pour it out in a real fashion. So, anyway, that's the update. I do have more things in the works. They're coming, but just wanted to let you know what's going on, and I'll see you soon. One thing I want to add, God's always faithful to give us what we need in our emotions and our mind when things like this are going on. And he kind of dropped this song back to my remembrance while I was driving to Kentucky. And it's, God, I Look to You. And in moments where things are going crazy and you don't have answers, this is the song that we can meditate on. God, I look to you. I won't be overwhelmed. Give me vision to see things like you do. God, I look to you. You're where my help comes from. Give me wisdom. You know just what to do. That was my heart's cry. God, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to plan a funeral. I don't know how to, deal with all the uncertainties that's going on, but you do. And so resting in his wisdom, resting in him and not being overwhelmed, that was my heart's song, my heart's cry, and that is what helped me through.